Hello! This is a demonstration of how simple school grading and analysis application works. Load the application and input your password. Click OK. Then the application opens. This takes you to the user interface where the user inputs his username and password. Then click on Validate. The navigation sheet opens up where you have all the subjects and the pages peculiar to the user in the box. So you double click on the subject you want to work on. Then click Close and you will be taken to the page of the subject clicked on. This is a page of mathematics which is peculiar to this teacher and where the teacher will impute his scores and every other thing calculates automatically. Let's go. Next, you click on the term score entry in which you want to impute the scores. Then it brings out the data entry form. In the data entry form, click on this drop-down arrow. Next, click on any child's name and then click on Retrieve. Now, the form is ready to take scores for this student, Mary Jane. Then you go ahead and impute your scores and the teacher's comment. Let's say, very good. Click Update. Automatically, the scores will show up on the subject page. Here we have the scores for first term and the exam scores. Then you can scroll down to see the total scores for first term. This is the average total, the percentage, the grade, and the position, all done automatically. This is where you have the comments, which will show up on the child's report sheet. The teacher has finished imputing the scores for first term. Now let's see the analysis of the test scores for numeracy in this class. This is where you have the total of each test score. This is the average total, the percentage of each child's score, the grade, the position, and the number of students with each grade. And this is where you have all the children's comments for first term. Again, Simple App also checks each test by calculating the average score for each test. So, in this test 1, the class average is 34.3. The class average percentage is 85.8%, and the median is 86.3%. This also applies for the exam scores. Right beside this is the overall class average and grade, the mode, the median, and the standard deviation. Below the page is the graphical representation of the children's performance in this subject. The blue bar represents the score for first term, the orange bar represents second term, and the gray bar third term. So this is an overview of a user interface for mathematics. This app does not only grade the children, it also analyzes their overall performance. To work on a new subject, click on Navigation. Double-click on the subject and the portal opens up. Then, impute your scores accordingly. Another thing we need to see is the overall sheet. This sheet shows the overall performance of the students in all the subjects for this class. The annual total, this would have added the first, second, and third, the percentage, and the overall position. So from here, you can see the child with the first position and so on. In this comment box, the teacher imputes this, and this is where the head of school imputes his comments. So, this page is peculiar to the class teacher. Whatever the subject teacher has imputed on his own system, simple score analysis has a way of imputing those scores on this page. We now move on to the affective and psychomotor page, where you impute the grade for the children according to the rating scale. On this page, all you need to type is 1 to represent each child's score. So, for Mary Jane, under reliability, let's say she has 5, which means very good. For neatness, assuming she has 4, which means good, and so on. In all the boxes, we imputed 1, and this will appear as a tick on the report sheet. Finally, let's view the report sheet for first term. Here, every information you have imputed so far about the child appears. And right here we have the report sheet for Mary Jane with her age, class, her gender, the name of the subject, that's the club she belongs to, and her admission number with the session, the term, the number of children in her class, the overall percentage, her position, everything has been imputed automatically. Right here you have the CA, her exam scores, her total, and her class average, which shows up automatically following the scores you've imputed. And right here, you have each subject teacher's comment. You have the total marks for first term, the percentage, and the grades, which appear automatically. You have the attendance record showing the number of times school opened, the number of time present, and the number of time absent has been done. And in this portion, you have the affective trait, which will follow the number you have typed initially. Remember that you initially typed 1 on the previous page, and we said it will appear here as a tick under affective and psychomotor skill. Right on this portion is the teacher's comment, and under it you have the head of school's comment. On this portion, you have the graphical representation of this child's performance in all the subjects. Now, Mary Jo's report sheet is ready. To check another child's result, check this drop-down arrow and click on the child's name. Simple school grading analysis is designed to suit your school's peculiarities in terms of grading skills, report sheet output, and any other information you want to appear on the report sheet. These results can be sent through email or printed